All right. Any questions for Markquis? Cole, go ahead.
Yeah, Markquis, when you're out there, is there a point in time where you obviously you're on and you had 11 points there in the first half. In the second half, it kind of didn't get the scoring going until later. You have a lot of talented shooters on the team. Is there ever a point where you feel like maybe you're not as hot as you were in the beginning and you want to pass the ball, or what kind of goes into your mindset there?
I try to keep the same mindset every time I come out, but that's a great question. When things not clicking, you got to try to get others involved, like Nigel Pat. We got a lot of great scorers, so when things aren't going in a way that I want them to go, I try to get others involved so I can feed off their energy.
Michael, next step.
Yeah, Markquis, has Coach Weber given you a green light to pretty much shoot anytime you feel like you're open?
As long he gives pretty much everybody the green light to shoot a good shot and a confident shot. If he feels like you're just shooting a shot that you're not comfortable with shooting or you don't have confidence with shooting, then he pretty much doesn't want you to take it. But when I'm out there, I try to play with confidence, try to get myself going, try to get others involved, and try to play to win. I want to win at the end of the day.
And where is the offensive flow right now versus where it can be when you guys are playing optimally and playing at the top of your game?
The offense is really stagnant right now. We're not executing at a very high level, but it's game 4 of the season, so we're not really, too depressed or mad about how things are going. But it's gonna come. It's gonna come around game 7 and 8, and we're gonna start flowing. We're gonna figure things out. It's a long road. We would have won these 2 games. It would have never determined our season, but we just got to get back to the drawing board, do what we know is best for us, and get better.
Thank you, Mark.
Kellis.
Hey, Markquis, 19 points. I think only 1 turnover tonight. Is that a good example of you learning how to play within this offensive system?
For sure. My biggest thing is taking care of the basketball, showing coach that he could trust me with the ball in my hands, and try to make the right play while still being aggressive. So I'm trying to focus more on my assist to turnover ratio and try to up that.
And after these 2 games, I know there's a lot you could point to, but is there any one thing you think that you guys can do differently that would help you win these close ones?
For us, it's really rebounding, boxing out on the free throw line, taking better shots, executing. It's a lot of things that you could pinpoint and just say what's wrong. But I think we're gonna look back at film and understand where we went wrong, and Sunday come out with a whole different mindset.
All right. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Matthew. I'm a little mad at your background over there, Matthew.
Ryan, up next.
Just for you specifically, how has this transition? You've played 2 Power 5 programs now, back-to-back nights. How's the transition been facing this competition versus what you had at Little Rock?
It's a huge difference in intensity. It's a huge difference in preparation, the toughness. But it's been great. It's been fun to see that jump starting from the bottom, where Little Rock is a mid-major, where the competition is not as good as the Big 12 and the tournaments that we playing in. So it's just fun for me. I love basketball. I love high-end games. So it's been a fun adjustment, but it's been a good one.
Grant.
Hey, Markquis, I know you talked about a little bit, but what is the overall potential of this team going forward?
I feel like our potential is very high. As long as we stay together, stick together, correct our flaws, and do what coach asks us, I think we're going to be good in the long run. We're not too we're not dwelling on the 2 losses because we know that adversity is going to strike, and we rather it be in the beginning of the season than at the end of the season. So as long as we keep getting better, keep progressing day in and day out, I think our potential could keep rising throughout the season.
Thanks, Markquis.
Any more questions for Markquis? All right. Thanks, Markquis.
Well, appreciate y'all.